90 days from now, I believe it's going to be historical here in America. In today's video, I'm going to break down how Trump has been on a 5-day tour and almost raised $4 trillion. I know there was a massive shock to the system on Liberation Day when he dropped these sweeping tariffs, but I want to share with you why we're so calm and why we're so stoic and why we're so bullish on the back end of this year. There's so many factors coming together in the next 90 days to include tariffs being settled, China on August 10th. That is the deadline for their 90-day hold. We have interest rates potentially going down in June in the next Fed meeting. I think it's June 16th or 17th. We have interest rates. If they come down, they're going to turn the printing machine on full blast. And now you're going to start to see at a very deep level why asset managers all over the world are trying to get into Bitcoin now, one of the most scarce assets in the world, and why we've been stacking XRP and Bitcoin, and why we've been working to get out of an inflationary dollar into a deflationary asset. What you're about to see in America going from August and beyond, it takes about 90 days, the reverberation effect. When people see things happen, they expect it to happen like this, but it usually takes about 90 days to start to see the true effects. Trump keeps warning you to buy. He said, buy in the stock markets. We're buying in the cryptocurrency market. I'm not telling you what you should do, but I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing and how we built financial freedom for our family and how we're about to build generational wealth over the next 24 months. So we're going to dive in. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys right here, the Trump effect is igniting America's golden age. We've gone from the laughing stock 6 months ago to the hottest country anywhere in the world. We've raised trillions of dollars in investments. There's never been anything like it. So let's listen right from President Trump on what he feels about this tour.
We're the hottest country in the world right now. And 6 months ago, they were laughing at the United States, but they don't laugh anymore. This is Boeing and this is General Electric.
Mr. President, thank you. And it's an honor to be here. We're thrilled about the commitment that Qatar Airways has made to both Boeing and GE Aerospace with the largest wide body order really in our company's history, over 400 engines.
Well, Mr. President, first of all, thank you for your support. This is a major order for us. All of these aircraft will be built in the United States, creating a significant number of jobs. And I know that's a key mission of yours.
We have the chip companies coming in from Taiwan. We have Jensen, as you know, coming in with 600 billion. We have actually the biggest company of them all, you know all about it, coming in. That was a big, Mr. Wei spending over $200 billion. Apple's already in for 500 billion, but they're going to be upping their production. This is a record tour. There's never been a tour that will raise, it could be a total of $3.5–4 trillion. This just in this 4 or 5 days. We've gone from a laughing stock 6 months ago to the hottest country anywhere in the world.
Okay. So in 5 days, they've raised almost $4 trillion. Now, here he's going to talk about the Sovereign Wealth Fund. Howard Lutnick, which is his right-hand man. Remember, Howard Lutnick, his son Brandon Lutnick, is the one that runs Cantor, that connected with SoftBank, that is competing now against Strategy B, which is one of the largest companies in regards to Bitcoin holdings, besides BlackRock, which is one of the top 3 holders in Strategy B. You're now seeing our country transform into a Bitcoin capital of the world, a crypto capital of the world. And the smart money is moving from an inflationary dollar to a deflationary asset. Things like Bitcoin, gold, XRP, and many other things that are going to change the financial system. Okay, he's talking about the Sovereign Wealth Fund. He is dedicated to paying off the debt. Can you imagine a world in the next couple of years if they pay off the debt, they give us an asset-backed currency in a digital currency type of way, how wealthy people who speculated, not skeptics stay broke, and speculators become some of the richest people in the world. So listen to what he says about the Sovereign Wealth Fund. Now remember, Howard Lutnick and Scott Bessonnet are in charge of the Sovereign Wealth Fund, and they want cryptocurrency in the Sovereign Wealth Fund.
Well, look, Howard likes the idea. I want to really make a lot of money, pay off debt, and just get it, and then you do it, the fund, you know. These people have no debt. It's nice to have a fund. I say to Howard, we're a little early because we have debt, and really it sounds like a lot, but relative to the kind of income and everything that we have, it's not really that much. But it's still a lot. And I'd rather pay the debt off and then do the fund after the debt's paid off. And to me, the fund is just pay off debt. We're making a lot of money. We had a situation 6 months ago. We were losing $5 billion a day on trade. Now we're making money on trade. Don't forget, we were losing $1 trillion to China. So we essentially went cold turkey with China for a period of a month. Therefore, we weren't losing $1 trillion. I think that's pretty
crazy, guys. We were losing $1 billion a day to making money every single day. So you're going to see a reverberation effect in the next 90 days as we go into August. I just believe and I feel that August and beyond is going to be very, very abundant. And I really believe that's why Trump is saying buy now. Let's listen a little bit more around his narrative around this.
But this has been a very historic trip. I watched some of the people talking about it, and even what I would perceive as enemies of ours, people that are not fair from the press, are saying it's been amazing. We've raised trillions of dollars in investments. There's never been anything like it. And just to finish, we have a country that now has, I think, Howard, we can say that at least $10 trillion of investment and potential investment.
Listen.
And if the past administration did $500 billion, it was like a lot, but we did it in 2 months. Because it's actually a little more than 3 months. But I always say the first month I had to get a little bit acclimated.
Yep.
So I didn't really do this the first, but when we started, so we've really been doing it, Susie, right, for 2 months. So in 2 months, we're going to have over $10 trillion. Nobody's ever no country's ever come close to that.
So in 2 months, we're going to have $10 trillion. That hasn't hit yet, guys. Okay. You have all these factors playing in. Pay attention. Go in 2 months. This is May 16th, 2025. You're going to have June 16th, July 16th. That will be 2 months. Then we're going to have August 10th is where the deadline is for the deal with China. June 16th, June 17th, I think, they're doing the Fed meeting. So 2 months later, all the reverberation effect, 10 trillion hits the system. 10 trillion hits the system in America. They lower interest rates. They turn the printing machine on full blast. And then we get a deal with China. Whew. Can you comprehend what may happen with these markets? Can you see now why Trump is saying buy now? And I'm putting my money where my mouth is. That's what I'm doing. But I've been doing this since 2020, and we didn't have all this bullish news. It was the wild, wild west. The SEC was suing Ripple, and we still stayed stoic. We speculated. We were very strategic and very logical, and it changed our families' lives. But now it's not speculation anymore. It's real. The country is using Bitcoin. Countries around the world are stacking Bitcoin. XRP will be used as a bridge currency. Maybe not the only one, but it will be used as a bridge currency. Ripple will become a bank. Coinbase will become a bank. Kraken will become a bank. Crypto.com will become a bank. Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase will be begging to custody your cryptocurrency. And I truly believe those who own blockchain technology, ones that are radically transforming the financial system, are the new oil families. I believe that. I truly believe that. But I only share with you exactly what I'm doing. So if you see my education section here on YouTube, I break down exactly what I'm doing. I peel back the curtain. Okay, I just want to remind you, men out there, we are 5 days away to get 50% off. I have an event. So if you go to my social media profile, click the link. You're going to see it 3 down. And if you go down the description of this YouTube channel, you're going to see that. Okay, you're going to see this pop up right here, Awakening Your Inner King. It's June 28th. Okay, this is a powerful, powerful event for men to get your shit together. It's a men-only event. I'm specifically have a huge passion with my company, refinedintegrity.com, where I'm helping men get their shit together spiritually, mentally, and financially. We're going to break bread together. We're going to build out a tactical plan that you can implement on Monday. We're going to get uncomfortable, and we're going to dive in so that we can become the men we're supposed to be for our family. God, family, protect your ecosystem at all costs, and stay out of other men's business because we're too busy working on ours. So if you come over here, you're going to see the prices. You can get half off before May 20th. You type in this code when you sign up. Before May 20th, 5 days away, you can get half off. After that, it shoots up to the original price. The VIP is almost sold out. So if you want to hang out with me live, Coach JV, in our facility here, you get to see the whole facility. It's a pretty intimate event, especially the VIP event, where we're going to break down the whole tactical plan and we're going to work together to rise together to take care of our family and our ecosystem at all costs. I love you guys. I appreciate you. As we always say, Warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go.